Alright, we are here back in NASCAR 25 career mode where we will be going to the General Tire 150 at Phoenix. Let's head into Phoenix Raceway. Alright, we are here and we are going to be qualifying in a moment.
We're up. Get out there.
And let's see. Where will we qualify?
Okay, stay smooth. Hit
Come
our
on.
marks and bring it home.
Gears come off pit road. See where we qualify. Come on. Coming around turns 1 and 2 here. Onto the backstretch. Right up to the wall. Bring her down. Brake at the double cone there. Go into third. Shift up on exit. Drive up to the wall.
Okay, this lap.
Cut the dog leg a little bit. Come up. Brake at the first cone. Coast in there. Get on the throttle a little bit. Swung a little too wide there. You just stomp on the throttle here. Bring it out to the wall. Perfect. And again, we're going to brake at the double cone. Go down into third here in 3 and 4. Shift up on the exit. Power through for a 30.029 to qualify 21st. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm just over a second off of pole, who got a 29.30, and I just barely broke, and I was just barely outside of the 29, so yeah, pretty good qualifying there. Alright, this is my 4th time trying this because I keep hitting the reset button on my car, so I guess I won't be looking around because it's way too easy to do that when looking around, so iRacing needs to fix that with this game. But we are here live in Phoenix as we get passed by Takuma Toga and Ryan Roulette going into turn 1. But we get Ryan Roulette back as we slide up the tracks in a little too deep. Try and cut underneath Takuma Toga. Tag his back bumper a little bit, but we get underneath him. Just barely going into turn 3 and 4 as we can get underneath Alex Club here too. And start working our way through and get behind Eric Johnson Jr. going into turns 1 and 2 here as I slide up in front of Alex Club. Try and get underneath here, slide up. Use Eric Johnson Jr. up a little bit there. Banging doors, it's fine, we made the pass. Now it's time to move on to Greg Van Alst and Tanner Reef ahead. If we can get there, let's try and slide up in behind Greg Van Alst, get a little bit of draft off him. I feel like they're getting a lot bigger of runs through the dog leg than I am, so hopefully we can fix that. Can't quite make it a run there on Greg Van Alst, but we are close enough where we can make a send work going into 3 here. As we do, get down into 3rd and start working on Tanner Reef and Jason Kitzmiller in front of us, as I believe that is Zachary Tinkle in front of them. Yes, it is. Alright, let's see if we can get 3 spots here in pretty short succession as Greg Van Alst is applying pressure behind us. I mirror driving too much, overdrive 4 or 2. Come out, still ahead of him though. See if we can get down the inside of Jason Kitzmiller here. As we send it down the inside of him and Tanner Reef as they both choose the 3rd lane. I get loose, put too much power down too early. It's fine, we keep it under control. We cut the dog leg heavily. Tanner Reef gets by us as we have, I don't know who that is, the 35 Greg Van Alst that we just used up here, 2nd lane. See if we can switch over on Tanner Reef here as we get down to his inside, come down into 3. So we can dive it down here into 3. Overdrove the corner a little bit, but we make the pass. A little bit of a snap of oversteer there, but we're good as we got to hunker down and work on Zachary Tinkler for 15th place on lap 6 of the race. Let's see if we can arc turns 3 and 4 perfectly here as we back up the corner, but we get enough drive off on the bottom where we can slide under Zachary Tinkle. He's on our outside. We haven't cleared him yet. Should be able to clear him No, he sends it really deep into turn 1 and clears me, but I get enough of a run on exit where I can clear him with a little bit of contact, but Rubbin's racing, you know. Get down here, overdrive it into 3, forget a shift down, but it's fine, we get a run off the corner. Let's try and run down Trevor Huddleston, who is just under a second ahead of us. See if we can get a big run here on the exit of 4. Slide up the track a little bit, but that's fine. We caught it. We're about 2 car lengths behind Trevor Huddleston now. See if we can catch going into 1 and 2. See if we can get alongside of him as we come to the back straight here. Nope, not quite. Still working on it. See, come on. Send it down here. See if I can get down to the bottom there. No, not quite. There we go. Got enough of a run coming off of 4. But he powers down and has more power than me on the straights. So can't quite get by him. Get down to the inside here in 1. Slide up the track a little bit, but it's fine. No contacts made, no harm, no foul. Not quite clearing him. Now we're clear. As we go and head into turn 3 to end lap 10 just in the 14th position. See if we can run down Andy Jankowiak here. So we got to just keep it calm and run our line here. And I believe that is Isaac Kitzmiller in front of Andy Jankowiak there. Aiming to hopefully get a top 10 this race. I think that's the most I can hope for with my current equipment, because I believe 5-star equipment for ARCA is about 10,000 credits or whatever, or $10,000, whatever the money in this system is, the money in this game is called. But yeah, we only have 3-star right now, which was about $1,000 a pop for parts. So hopefully we can make these parts last until we can get some good parts and start running up front and dominating here at the end of the season. For now, it's just about trying to score good points while we can, so we can put ourselves in good championship position for when we are a good car. And it definitely helps that we got the win in Daytona, giving us 40 points, and a lot of the slower cars ended in the back at Daytona. So really good result there in Daytona for us in the championship hunt there. Overdrive 3, but it's fine. We are catching Andy Jankowiak as we are about 1 or 7/10 back on him. It looks like that front right is down into the 40s. If I look at the map, yep, 47% on the front right, 5 laps of fuel. Tires are wearing pretty bad here, but it's fun. See if we can send it down into 3 and gain a big chunk of time through 3 and 4 here. Yes, we do. Slide up, get to the back bumper entering the dog leg. Tag the wall a little bit, that's fine. Tuck into his draft and see if I can get around him here in 4. Nope. Couldn't quite get close enough to make a move. Got on power too early. Got close to the back bumper. Couldn't quite make the move there, though. Should be able to make something stick here going into 3, though, if we can get to the inside. Perfect. Sent it on the inside there. Get to power, good time. Clear him on the exit. Now we're right behind Isaac Kitzmiller here. The 78 or 79. Give him a little bumper going into 4 here. Move him out the way. Didn't mean to move him that much, but he didn't wreck, so a little bit of boot scooting boogie. Don't hurt nobody. No damage to the car. Yeah. That worked out pretty good, I guess. We got El Tamayo, who we are lapping here. Did we already pass 40th place? Or oh, pit cycles are starting. That's why we're lapping somebody. Lap 17. We got Alex Quarterly here. We're on lap 17 of cancel it. I do not want to pit this time. Lap 17 of 38. So if we can make it 19 laps, we can split this race almost into 2 pit stops here. I'm going to try and extend this run about as far as I can go, as I have Jake Finch ahead of me. Or maybe we can get lucky and have some, I'm going to request pit and just get my strategy sorted here. We got four cans, 4 tires, or 4 cans full of 4 tires. Yeah. Looks good. So if we pit on next lap, we will be able to make it to the end on fuel, as there are big checkups as everyone's pitting here. So we want to pit the next time by to be able to make it the full race distance here on fuel, as we have Jake Finch to my inside. I way overdrove that corner there. Yeah, so if we pit this time by, I do believe we are good to the end. And we have to pit this time by, so we will be coming off of 4 here as and entering pit road. We're a little conservative on entry, but okay, I didn't know the entry line was going to be all the way back there in the pits for speed. I definitely could have taken it a bit more aggressive on pit entry, but yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be like the heat games where the pit line is going to be the commitment line. So yeah, I slowed it down for the commitment line. Now I know next time I make a pit stop in this game, we need to go a little bit deeper than the commitment zone, as a lot of the early pitters should have to pit again, because I pit on the first lap I could make it on fuel, unless they are doing some amazing fuel saving strategy here, but I don't believe they are. So we might be able to pit strat our way into like a 5th place-ish finish. As is there someone on my outside here? No? Yes, there is. Okay. The 96 of Jackson McLaren there. As we lose a couple of positions coming out of the pits there to Tanner Reef and Zachary Tinkle and Isaac Kitzmiller, but it's fine. I believe probably because we had such a slow pit entry, because I wasn't sure of where the slowdown line was, but now I do know. It's fine, but they are all in front of us, and we should be on fresher tires, so we should be able to make the moves to get past them relatively painlessly here. See if we can get underneath Tanner Reef here. Send a little bit. Move him up the track. It's fine. Get the elbows out here. Rubin's racing. As he comes back on our outside here, can we send it down into 3 on Zachary Tinkle as well? No, but we get into the back bumper. Almost turned him. Didn't quite. That's good. Don't want a caution here. Would be bad. Actually, caution might be good for us, but yeah, just don't want a caution here. My fellow Canadian of Kyle Steckley there in 37th, getting lapped by myself. Zachary Tinkle, Jason Kitzmiller in front of us. Can I take it to the outside? No. Cannot. Going to try and cut beneath Jason Kitzmiller and grab the drive for Zachary Tinkle. Probably going to have to beat his back bumper off going into 3 to get by him. No, we just send it deep and slide by on the outside here to get by Zachary Tinkle, going on to lap 23. I don't know where the next highest car is. We are about 4 seconds off of Jake Finch, who is in 13th. Although I do believe, again, a lot of cars, unless they do some big fuel saving, will have to pit with about 4-ish to go in the race. So we should, although we are good on fuel to the end though, which means we can make it to the end and hopefully pick up a few positions from a couple of pitters, but we will see here in 14 laps, as we have, let's see, 14 laps of fuel. Perfect. I might run out on the last lap, but I should still be pretty good for fuel. Presley Sora, was expecting him to be to catch him that fast going into 3 and 4, so I bait the back bumper of him off in 4, but that's fine. So we make as we lap him here, coming through into 2, as he's really pinching me down here. You know, I'm 14th place and I'm lapping you. I'd like a little bit more of a I'd like a little bit more leniency from you, Mr. I don't even remember your name. As we come up on Jonathan Reum here with, I don't know who's ahead. It looks like Jake Finch is right up in front of them. I don't know how far, but going to work our way through these lap cars here. And lap traffic, it might be one of those games where lap traffic really slows up the AI. I'm not too sure, but I mean, it is definitely one of those games where lap traffic is slowing up me. So, yeah. I'm trying to set him up for the exit of the corner. Yep, perfect. Cut the dog leg, go by him. Slapping cars right now, trying to catch Mr. Finch. Again, send it down the inside here. Sweet, come down the inside. Hunter right, get him down on the bottom, going onto the back straight. As we're coming to 11 to go at the end of this lap. So we get a little bit sideways there, but we're good, we're good. Coming up on Jake Bowman here, who's in the 19 Napa Auto Care car. Can we send it down the inside of him here? No, not quite. Yep, no, we make it, we make it. Yep, perfect. Clear him in 4 as I should be coming up. Nah, I'm not really catching Jake Finch. Unless pit strategy happens, really. It looks like 14th might be where I cap out this race, so that hope for a 10th place finish might be a pipe dream, but yeah, hopefully the AI are a little stupid and I can capitalize off them making some bad stops, but we will see. Coming up on El Tamayo again to lap him as we go around the outside of, I forget who that was. I honestly don't remember the name I saw over, but we clear El Tamayo to put him 2 laps down, I believe. William Sawalich might put us a lap down if this race was about 45 laps long, but doesn't quite look like it. So yeah, definitely a big gap between my speed and the leader's speed here in this race. So hopefully we can get some more good results and you know, fix the car up, as I believe that's Jake Finch and Isaac Kit Miller. Yes, it is. Right in front of us, battling as Jake Finch takes it really wide through turns 1 and 2 as I overdrive it and don't gain as much time as I could from that mistake. But we are definitely catching him very fast here and are looking up 11th place as a potential finish here, as there's someone on pit road, or some people on pit road, as I believe I just gained a position from it. So let's see if we can work some magic on Jake Finch here on the outside, try and get to him. Side draft here. Yep, lots of cars spitting here. Let's give Isaac Kitzmiller a little bit of a shove going down into 3. Get into 3rd. Get on it. Power up here. As the 05 is checking me up as I get into Kitzmiller and I wreck him. Oh, I did not mean to wreck Kitzmiller there, but lots of cars pitting. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, Tinkle is down a lap, so if I pit, I think I'm gonna go for 0.5 of a can and 4 tires here to try and get some fresh tires and have a better chance of fighting for a win, as we lose 2 positions from pitting, but we are still in the top 10. Only person we need to worry about is Tinkle, who's a lap down, and we are faster than him, so it's pretty much a guaranteed top 10 here, as we have a big moment on the restart there, but it's fine. 2 to go. 10th place might be it here. We'll see. Eloy Falcon is just parking it in front of me here in 1 and 2, as there's just a big gaggle of cars and lap cars just kind of everywhere here. In 3 and 4 as we send it deep into the back of LeVar Scott. He's not going to be happy with me after the race. It's 4 wide here, pushing Andy Jankowiak through, making up positions. I don't know who I'm hitting. I don't know who I'm racing with, but it's good racing here. 4 wide, 5 wide, 6 wide, every wide. Cole Raz gets a little loose, comes down on me there. We're running up the track. He's on my rear right quarter panel as we have someone come up on the inside of me. William Sawalich here. We're running around the top here. Tyler Reef. Can we get past Reef? No. 5th, come to the line here for a 5th place finish here in Phoenix. Wow, that is a race right there. Had me on the edge of my seat at the end with Lawless Allen. Good for him picking up a win with Patrick Starpoli, Tyler Reef, or Rife, I don't know. Andy Jankowski and myself making your top 5 with William Sawalich, who dominated this race, falling to 6th after that late restart from myself, unfortunately dumping Isaac Kitzmiller. Who finished 7th with Cole Raz, Jake Finch, and Isabella Robusto, rounding out your top 10. Lap speed, 144 rep. Clean racing, 160. Practice goal, 60. Qualify, 100. Yep. Incentive goal, 160. We got led a lap, 80 rep. I guess that was probably during pit cycle, I guess. Top 5, 480. Incentive goal met hard. Got 1100 rep from that race. 5th place finish. Awesome. Made 8,000 in profits that race, as we got 40 points, which means we should still be first in the point standings here. Let's see. Suspension car rating from 280 to 180. We lost 100 car rating there. Team HQ unlocked. You've mastered the basics of running a NASCAR team, but there's more to it. View your best numbers. See how you rank against the greats. Finances. Check how much money you've made. Oh, that's cool. So we can go to lifetime, and let me grab my controller here. So we can see that I have 1 win, 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s, 30th average start, 3rd average finish. Here, and it doesn't show other series there, but finances, we have obviously finance, customize, and then achievements here. We can see seasons, top track, Daytona, obviously. Reputation, we are at 3,000. So we're making good progress on reputation here, as we can go to the race shop. Urgent tasks. Work for the week. Great job of keeping the car together at Phoenix. Repairs shouldn't be too much of an issue. Head into the garage to see my recommendations. Okay, new sponsor offer. Go. Signed with Big Fish Barbecue. You can choose. Okay, so I'll sign Big Fish and pick a hard incentive for a top 20 finish at Bristol. And since nobody really commented on my last video, I think I'm just going to go ahead and hire these staff here, because you know what, I want to get out of ARCA as fast as possible, and it may make the game a little easier, but I mean, I'm here to make good content for you guys, so hopefully I can do that with that. As we're going to keep our current paint scheme for now with the new sponsor of Big Fish Barbecue, but let's see John Stockton, what does he recommend? That's going to be how the car going to be 239p for Bristol. Yeah, definitely got to keep. Yeah, we should have a new paint scheme for next episode. Don't worry, I just don't want to go and make a new paint scheme for this in the middle of this episode. It's going to be a pain to edit that out. Well, it won't be, but I just don't want to have to record that long. As we're here in Bristol, I'm going to go get the qualifying goal for some more money and check back for qualifying. Alright, we're starting qualifying. We look to have about the same speed here as we did in Phoenix last weekend. So I guess the having a lower part ranking thing isn't going to affect us too much, but yeah, hopefully it's not going to be super hard to get like the stuff you need to repair parts, because it's going to suck having to drive like a beat up car for a lot of races, but we will see later on in this career mode. So we tagged the wall in lap 1. This is going to be a bit of a wash. Let's see here. Yeah, lap 1 is a wash here. It's going to be probably about a 17.8. 17.3, not horrid. Probably put me around 30th as we have just another awful turns 1 and 2 here. But turns 3 and 4 are pretty damn good. Let's see what that puts us there with a 17.1 for 24th place. Did not meet the qualifying goal, which is unfortunate. Cletus McFarland qualifying 22nd. Let's clap it up for him. I could have definitely, yeah, I could have gotten like 20th or 19th, which is about where I was running with my practice laps. So, you know, it is what it is. Have to work on that through the race and hopefully make up some positions. Going to probably demolish this car at the end of this race and have to try and buy parts for next race and maybe be, hopefully we have level 4 parts for next race, but I doubt it, so we might have to buy level 2 and be a little bit worse for the next race so we can have some time to repair the level 3 parts here. But it is as we clean out the wall there in turn 1. Trevor Hart, yeah, I can't say his name. We've got Braden Laster. Can't get by him. This is, yep, going to be a difficult race. See if we can get by through, get a little run on the bottom here. It's 3-wide with Huddleston and Laster. See if we can work the bottom here. It's just difficult as hell to pass here in Bristol. I'm just trying to run them up the track, but they keep getting runs. It's going to be one of these races here at Bristol where I can't really make any moves. Going to make a lot of people upset with me. I've already damaged the car. Body's gonna go down a lot from the damage here. Send it into Cletus McFarland there. Come on. See if I can get down the inside here on Tim Richmond, as you really got to crank the wheel for the bottom groove here at Bristol. So you got to crank it for really all grooves here at Bristol. I'm just using everybody up, trying to get by him, because it's about the only way to get past people here at Bristol is to just use them up. Again, banging doors with Cletus McFarland here. See if we can clear him on exit. Yes, we can. Perfect. This time we're just, I know we're faster than the AI. It's just we're not at the same time, because it's just a really difficult track, but a really fun track at the same time. If we can send it up the inside here and get to the back of Brad Smith. Yes, we can, but he clears us on the exit. Really just got to do a slide job here at Bristol to make these moves work. Yeah, I do manage to slide up in front of Alex Clubb and clear him, as I'm going to try and send a slider here on Rita Goulette as well as I do. Seems like that is the best way to pass at this track, is sending sliders, as I block them both down to the bottom lane. Yeah, I think getting into a little bit more of a rhythm here. As I tag the wall. See how many laps I got of fuel. 21 laps of fuel. So we can run, again, another one-stop race. I think everyone will be able to one-stop. I don't think I'll be able to pull some fancy pit strategy on them. If I can catch D.L. Wilson, and I can't make out what car that is ahead of him there. It is the 12 of Takuma Koga. Let's see if I can catch him here, as we're running 18th. Really going nowhere. So we have a big slide there coming off 2. Trying to figure out what end of the track I'm on. Coming to the line for lap 18. Let's see if we can just send it down underneath Takuma Koga here. Not quite. I get into his door. but it's close enough where I can send it again and
One outside.
gas it up, drive into him a little bit. As we're just banging doors here.
Car high.
Good old Bristol short track racing, a little aggressive, but you know, we're doing what we have to do to make passes. As it's 3 wide ahead there. See, we can definitely work the bottom here, but I think top is still fastest. I'm gonna try that middle groove, which never really works, but for some reason it worked right there, so awesome. See if we can gas it up right and get a big run here on DL Wilson and Van Alst as we do, and get really squirrely and send it too deep down into 3 that was, as we are really just driving way in over our heads and too aggressive here, just driving like an idiot, but we're racing for, let's see here, as we got lap traffic here, going to be pain to get around, but we're trying to get at least a 15th place finish, I think is what I want here. See if we can roll the bottom and catch up to them. I can just feel the tires going on this car. It's going to be a slugfest for the rest of this run, but still 10 laps left on it. We can probably short pit, and we might, yeah, it might be worth, I don't know, we could short pit right now, take less fuel, and make it to the end, or we could go longer and take a lot less fuel, like 10 laps worth of fuel, and instead of going a full tank of 20 almost, or it's like a 40 lap tank pretty much, so instead of going for a full 40 lap tank, we could take a half tank, or we could wait 10 laps and take a quarter tank of fuel as we give the door there to Costner. I believe it's Mike Costner is the name. So we're going with Lap Alex Club there. We're now running down Lawless Allen and Ed Pompa for 14th and 13th position, but we're going to need some help with lap traffic to do so. Really worried about the right front. I don't know if we're going to make it to the end of this fuel run on that tire, but we will see. Not pitting this time. Do we have a front stretch box? I don't really know. See if I can catch Lawless Allen here. Big send, couldn't quite get him. It's Tanner Reef. Oh, I think there's a Tanner and a Tyler Reef. Both are for different manufacturers. I don't know if I wish if I could naming each of them, but whatever. I would like to try like low fuel and take right sides only, but I don't think that's going to happen here. As we get into Lawless Allen on the exit of whatever corner that was there, and almost spin it, but it's fine. So we send it again on Lawless, see if we can make it work. No. Especially with lap traffic here, it's really difficult to make a pass work, but I should be able to get a nice slider going here on Lawless Allen. No, cannot just make it stick. Trying to get by him here. Forced to pit. Change strategy. Okay, so yeah, we need 1 can of fuel and 4 tires.
Bring it in and pit this time. Clear high if you want it. Inside.
Oh god. Okay. Again, 1 can and 4 tires. Let's repair. 2 seconds. No.
Bring it in and pit this time. Slow down, slow down. Watch out, car's pitting in front of you. Outside now.
As there we go. Definitely did not make the choose cone, but good thing that is not in this game. As you know, we have a decent pit entry there. Let's see how fast the stop is. Really interested to see where we cycle out to. See Lawless Allen right there. Can we pull out in front of him? Again, 15.6. I spinned it on exit because this game. God damn it! Caution's out. Caution's out. Okay. Do not pit. For some reason, this game is like, it throws like, it. Even if I would touch the throttle there, it just mashes the throttle on pit exit. So it's really awkward to get off pit road. I really hope it'll be fixed as we are down a lap. I guess the leaders didn't pit there, so we will be stuck down a lap, and I don't know how far up I can make it, but that really sucks. So now we have 8 laps, and we're just going to be stuck for a 25th place finish here because we cannot clear anybody.
Outside door.
We really got to send it in there. Yeah, this sucks. That was like just the game being stupid, making me spin out on pit exit, and now we are screwed here at the end of Bristol. So really just using up everybody, but I just need at least a 20th place finish here. Put him in the wall, put him in the wall. Oh, he's wrecking. We might be able to get up to where I was before. It's just very tight in with a bunch of people there. William Swallich again is just back here in the pack. I guess unfortunate caution for him as well. Don't exactly know exactly where the next lowest. So the highest I can go is 12th. Or 13th, I guess. Since that is Alex Club right there in 13th. Or 12th there. So the highest position I can get is 13th place. So I'm just like impossible to pass here. Just trying to send it deep. See, I'm fast enough where I can go there where Lawless Allen is, but like unfortunately the pit strategy was not allowing for that. As it's white flag. Might be able to get Patrick Starpoli for 18th, but it's going to be a 19th place finish, it looks like. After everything we tried to get a good position there, the game just being stupid and mashing the throttle automatically when using pit road screwed me out of a almost top 10 there, so it's fortunate, but yeah. William Swallich is up 3rd place. It's going to be awful for championship, but whatever. 792 rep out of that race. I guess, yeah, that's what's going to happen. 25 points for that 19th place finish. $6,000. Oh. Alright. Can I go to the race shop here and, like, fix my car up? Media opportunity. Ooh, we're getting some new equipment from the garage, but they shipped to the wrong place. Local interview. I can get 1,000 rep, or I can get up to 90 work points. Local interview. Right now I need the work points hot more, so a little short-handed in the garage. So they want me to hire someone. Here you can review all the current applicants to your team or employees. Fill your organization out. Okay, so work points 50, mechanic, basic, opening position. To me, that's a no-brainer. So okay. Whatever, whatever. Recommended. I should be able to get uh, customized work here. Let's see. 63. I guess the body is going to be pretty low. Can I, like, replace here? It's going to be, like, this Series 1 is going to be better. Or what I could do, I don't think I can quite afford the 5-star parts, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to buy some new 4-star parts. And hopefully by the end of next episode I can have 5-star, but we're going to put some 4-star parts on the car, because that is going to make us faster and save me a lot of work points here. So I wish I would have looked at this before choosing, because I would have done the interview and gotten a bunch of rep, but whatever. Ready to race. Go. Okay, perfect. Alright, well, that is the end of episode 2 of the NASCAR 25 career mode. I will see you guys in episode 2 for actually, where's the schedule at? For the Rock and whatever track is after that. Have a good one.